I'm making some coffee. Today I have a few things I already filmed a few things earlier today, and later on I have a few work things I need to finish. I'm going to be vlogging a little bit more these days just because I want to be able to start creating content that kind of just like shows like my life again. And I was doing vlogs before. I just kind of fell off a little bit because a really significant event happened in my life, and I may talk about it on here or I may not. I'm not sure, but if you follow my Instagram or like any of those pages, you would know what it is. When the time is right, I will talk about it. But yeah, we're just making some coffee for the fam, really for me and my mom. So this is, I'm like, how many spoonfuls do we need? It says 4 of these. But yeah, right now I am looking to just really get more real and honest about like my content creation and about why I feel like it's important to create content online for other people, like really to help other people. I don't know, I feel like for me right now, content creation has changed because I really want to help people. I really want to be there for people. I really want to show people some things that I've experienced in my life that may help like younger people who watch me you know, make better decisions in their life, because I made a lot of decisions that I would say were not the best decisions. And I may start talking about series around love and around abstinence, because I actually believe that, and it actually tells us in the Bible that abstinence is the key. My life, I agree. Like, from my life experience, I would have to say, like, yeah, like, there's no lies. Usually I temper the coffee pot, but I didn't do it this time. But it was room temperature, so I think it'll be okay. I don't mind. I have a Keurig. I was gifted one, but honestly, this is the best way to make coffee. Just your classic coffee press. It's the best way. And then literally it smells so good. I just let it sit for a little bit before I press it down. But yeah, also I wanted to show you guys, this is how I soak my nuts. My nuts have been soaked. This is what they look like. See how they grow in size? They get so chunky. Let me show you what I'm on about. It's juicing day. It's juicing day. I will be juicing. I don't know if this pineapple is ready yet. It's a little sweet. It could be a sweeter, but these juices, I always like to make a pineapple orange juice. I'm definitely gonna make that either today or tomorrow. We'll see. This may be a multi-day vlog. Who knows? So the only thing I like to do when I'm making my almond milk is to boil the nut bag. Since I already have boiled water, I'm just gonna leave it in the boiled water for a few minutes, just because you just don't know, sometimes pathogens grow, you know, you just want to be safe. De-skin my nuts. Literally it pops out like this, pops out just like that. That's all I do, and I literally do that for everything. But yeah, what are you guys up to these days? I really want to know. I really want to create more of a like talking community on my YouTube channel specifically, because I feel like on other places that you know, other like TikTok and Instagram, it's harder to like actually have conversations with people. And then this Saturday, so there's a few different things that I kind of need to do for this Saturday, but first I was thinking about going on a hike, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. So I think what I'm gonna do this Saturday is go to, there's like a few things happening around New York. I might just go out. I might just go out to the city, see what's going on in the city, see what events are happening. That's something about me, like I'm always gonna look for an event to do like on a weekend, because I love the weather is still so nice, and I just think that if you're gonna be outside, you need to be outside. You need to be doing something fun and like productive, you know, whether that's volunteering or just like, you know, experiencing the world. You know, it's God's gift to us to have this life, so I just think we have to experience it to its fullest every single day. Something that I've been thinking about a lot. Actually, it's been on my mind really heavy recently, because I've just, you know, been around a lot of people who are grieving, and you know, you just realize we really don't have a lot of time here. We don't know the day, we don't know the hour. I actually wrote a song about this. We don't know when we're gonna leave this earth, and I feel like if we're not trying to consistently live healthy lives, like live good lives every single day, if we're stuck in jobs that we don't want to be in, if we feel like we're stuck in jobs, because you're really never stuck. If you feel like you can't make it out of, you know, the next day, you know, can't make it to the next day, like there's just so many things that we have to look forward to in life, so many things that we have to, you know, give our time and attention to that are not, you know, poisoning our brains. Like, you know, I just hate that we're living in a society where, I'm putting some of my nuts in there, that we're living in a society where gossip and lies and slander are just such a huge part of, you know, our culture. I don't like to hide things anymore. Like, I just want to be open about my life experiences. So, okay, we are done with our nuts. We're gonna start blending. All right, a little bit of honey. Not too much because you don't want it super sweet. You just want to give it a little bit of extra flavor. And fill her up with spring water. Do like one day in the gym, rest, and then do another day, and then recover, rest and recover, and then go back to the gym. And that is supposed to be good because of our hormones and because of the way our bodies sort of respond to muscle being built. It's just a bit better on our, and while I felt like my body was definitely getting stronger, I definitely was getting sick about that whole recovery process and the importance of taking time to rest away from the gym and then come back. Honey, I would like go to the gym maybe once, and then I'll go back and I'll be like, oh, I look so good, and then I would come back and I'd be like, wait a minute, where did all my gains, where did they go? Do cardio for the first like 25 to 30 minutes, then I do weights for like the final 25 minutes, and to me that is just like is perfect. So good. This is the best almond milk, I promise you, it's so good. You get 3 grams of dietary fiber, you get 80 grams of calcium, 1.1 milligrams of iron, 210 milligrams of potassium, just in like a single serving. So drinking almond milk, it's good for you. It's really good for you. Here's my little extra almond milk. All right, y'all. Bye. Back. We have a coffee. There's a lot of syrup at the bottom. I didn't hold back on the syrup. I'm so sorry. I just haven't had a coffee in a minute, so I was like, let me just do it. Delicious. It's honestly so good. This one I use the almond milk as well. I'll be back later. I'll check in. I don't know if I'm gonna go out today, but we'll see. And if I do, I will bring you guys along. Okay, bye.